We all know that magic is a form of illusion and what we are seeing isn't real. But still, when some of the greatest magicians take center stage, we forget everything and are deeply involved in the performance and just can't figure out what's going on. But not anymore, as these highly guarded secrets will be finally revealed. So be it Dynamo's famous sky-high levitation trick or coin through a glass trick. Hello and welcome back to Factor Fusion. Today we'll be revealing some of the greatest magic secrets of all time, part 5. But before we do that, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you get instant notification of our new video uploads. So let's see the truth behind these outstanding tricks. At number 10, Smoothini's German salt trick. Smoothini, the bar magician in America's Got Talent, tricked the judges and audience with his amazing salt trick by disappearing salt in his palms and then getting it back again. The secret here lies in the thumb cap that Smoothini wears over his thumb, that is most often visible in the camera when had a careful look at his thumb. To perform the trick, Smoothini starts by moving his thumb onto the palm and fisting his fingers around it. He then gently takes out his thumb by keeping the thumb cap in his fist. Now he pours the salt inside his fist and takes out the thumb cap from the fist by moving his second hand thumb inside the fist. The thumb cap is now on his thumb of the other hand and the salt is present inside it. He goes on to repeat the trick several times, thereby making the judges and audience believe that he could actually make the salt disappear in his hands. At number 9, Jamie Raven's Goldfish. Jamie Raven, the famous magician from Britain's Got Talent, magically brought a goldfish in a glass of water. Wondering how? So let's get to the secret. The secret here lies in the handkerchief he uses to cover the glass of water. There's a small pocket designed in the handkerchief to hold the goldfish. He gets the pocket placed over the glass and gently opens it to let the goldfish fall inside the water and to make the magic happen. Now you also must have a question as to how come the goldfish was alive in the handkerchief without water. So here's an interesting fact for you. Goldfish can actually breathe directly from the air outside as long as the gills of goldfish remain moist. At number 8, Dynamo's shard levitation stunt. Dynamo performed one of the greatest levitation acts ever performed by any other magician of levitating 1016 feet above the streets of London at the top of the shard. But if we take a closer look at what actually happened while filming this trick, then it's not a magic trick but a clear result of filming and photography. The set was already prepared to film this trick with cables attached to Dynamo to pull him upwards and make the sense of levitation to the audience. Dynamo stood in a mysterious position, seeming to gather his supernatural powers. He was then lifted up in the air using the cables attached to him and finally making him to levitate in between the clouds. An obvious question that might struck your mind is that, where are the cables in the video? The video before being aired had went through complete color correction and editing, which hides the cables and gets that merged in the background. Here's the comparison of actual image and the image after editing. The entire trick was shot from a helicopter hanging up in the air above Dynamo through various different camera angles to avoid the cables being appearing in the video. So this makes it clear that it's no more a magic to levitate in the air, but hats off to Dynamo who made it look real. And what do you think? Is it possible and real to levitate up in the air for any normal human? At number 7, coin through glass trick. Coin through glass is neither a magic nor a gimmick. It completely depends on the amount of your practice and perfection of performing this in front of the audience without being caught. At first, the magician holds the coin in his palm and shows the audience that it's a real and no gimmick coin. Also, the glass used does not have any hole at its bottom to transfer the coin inside it. The magician uses the sleight of the hand to pass the coin in the glass when placing the glass over the coin. The magic requires a breathtaking patience and practice before you perfect on it and start performing in between people. At number 6, spoon bending illusion. Illusionists and magicians for quite a while have displayed their power of mind using the spoon bending trick. The magician holds a spoon in his fingers and slowly bends it. How about trying this trick if provided a spoon? Can you bend it? If no, then here's a secret to make it easier for you to try out this trick. The trick here is to already have a bent spoon and a straight stem only part of the spoon. The magician holds the already bent spoon in his hand such that the bent part is hidden behind his fingers, and he holds the stem part such that it's the straight stem of the spoon that he holds. Then gently releasing the grip of the stem makes it fall down, thus making the illusion of the spoon being bent using the magician's mind power. Act number 5. Walking through a brick wall. Harry Houdini, the great mystifier of magic, performed the astonishing illusion of passing through a brick wall in July 1914 and making the sensation of his mystifying magic in the city of New York. The trick was a real secret for quite a while and was only performed by Houdini for quite a few times. In this trick, a brick wall was made on the center of the stage. Genuine audience were called upon the stage to test the brick wall for its authenticity and toughness. After the final test of the brick wall by the audience, screens were placed by Houdini's assistants on both sides of the wall. And now the magic begins before the audience. Houdini enters the screen on one side, passes through the wall, and shouts out loud as "Here I am" by raising his hand above the screen on the other side of the wall. The screen is then removed by his assistants, thus finally revealing Houdini to the audience. But how did he actually pass through the wall? Well, here's the secret. Houdini entered the screen on one side. Then after a while, fake hands are made to rise up from the other side of the wall using ropes. Houdini shouts for here I am, which makes the illusion that Houdini has indeed passed through the other side. But being on the same side, Houdini disguises himself as one of his assistants. Now along with his assistants, he moves to the next side in disguise and gets behind the screen. Now he undresses himself back to his looks and the screen is removed, thereby finally revealing Houdini to the audience. So this is how Houdini passes through the brick wall. Act number 4. The vanishing liquid trick. Now this magic trick will leave you out in a true puzzle. Have a look before we reveal the secret. Can you guess what the trick here is? In this magic trick, the magician uses a jug that has a smaller jug fitted inside it. The smaller jug has a hole near the outlet that moves the liquid in the gaps between the two jugs, and thus not actually allowing the liquid to get poured in the newspaper cone. At the end, the magician finally crumbles the paper and gives it away to the audience to make it sure that the liquid has indeed vanished. Act number 3. David Blaine's cigarette through a coin trick. David Blaine, the magician known for his horrifying magic tricks, once performed the magic trick of passing a cigarette through a coin to amaze the audience around him. Wow! The coin used by David Blaine for this trick was a gimmick coin that actually had a hole in its center through which the cigarette was passed. When we take a closer look at the back of the coin flips open from the center when pushed with the cigarette from the other side. After passing the cigarette through the coin, David instantly switches the gimmick coin with a real coin before passing it to the audience for the final check whether the coin is real or not. Act number 2. David Copperfield disappears Statue of Liberty. The most famous American magician, David Copperfield, performed the illusion in which he made the Statue of Liberty to disappear from the background of the stage, then reappear back again. The entire trick was a perfectly planned illusion created with the camera shot angles and lights. To pull off the trick, a giant screen was raised onto the stage to cover the Statue of Liberty before the audience. The stage along with the entire audience setup was moved slowly towards the right, and the backdrop was made to fall, thus making the Statue of Liberty disappear. The setup was then moved back to its original position to make the Statue of Liberty appear again. The lights on the stage was set such that nothing could actually be guessed as to what exactly is happening in the entire trick. Also, the loud music vibrations distracted the audience in the process. So you must have question in your mind as to how come the audience did not notice the movement of the stage. As explained earlier, the trick was completely pre-planned trick in which the complete setup, which consisted of the audience and stage, was moved very slowly. That was a really great illusion created by David Copperfield and stayed secret for a long time to the audience. Now finally, the number one magic trick in our list, Richard Jones' card trick. Richard Jones, the winning contestant magician from Britain's Got Talent, in his final magic act, performed the card trick in which he tore the signed card by Amanda, then burned the pieces of the card to get the original card back. So how did he actually perform this amazing trick? Here's the secret. The card on which Richard took sign of Amanda was actually two cards stuck together from one corner. If you look carefully, he first folded the card in half, then opened it back again and folded it downwards to half. He then tore the card in 4 pieces, thereby keeping the original card folded at left hand's top corner. Very carefully, he took the torn pieces behind his fingers of the other hand and kept inside the pocket of his jacket with the act of getting a lighter. Now he only burned the extra edges of the piece of the card which remained stuck over the actual card and then blew off the fire. Finally, when he opens it up, we get the actual signed card by Amanda. So guys, hope you got the secrets behind some of the greatest magic tricks. Also let us know in the comments which other tricks you would like to see revealed in our future magic videos. Like and share this video with your friends on social media. For more such amazing things, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And finally, thanks for watching.